Today we will be giving you tips about how to best use Food and Friends home-delivered meals. You'll find several other components in addition to the pre-packaged frozen meals in black trays. In this video, we will share tips and tricks about how to make the most of your weekly delivery. Our chefs and dietitians design each different menu to be as nutritious and supportive of your health as possible. There are several different meal plans, so some of the food pictured might not be included in your delivery. We welcome you to call your dietitian with specific questions. Please note that some items have changed as of January 2024. We send you all of the items frozen, so they arrive safe for you. When you receive your delivery, put the items that you plan to use in the next few days in your refrigerator to defrost, and put the rest of the items in the freezer to use later in the week. Just as a reminder, food in the fridge should be eaten within 3 days. Before we get started, we wanted to show you where you can find your Food and Friends menu online. Start by going to our website, foodandfriends.org, and hover your mouse over Services and click on Current Clients. To find your menu, scroll down to where it says Current Menus and click your diet type to download the menu. This is also where you can find reheating instructions for the meals. Let's start with breakfast items. This first combination is an English muffin, turkey sausage patty, and an egg patty. We suggest you reheat each item separately and combine them to create an egg and sausage breakfast sandwich. Some weeks you will receive a bagel and cream cheese packets. We suggest combining these with fruit for a balanced breakfast. The serving size of a bagel is half a bagel. Half of a bagel is appropriate for sodium and carbohydrate servings. Combining it with whole fruit provides a great source of fiber and vitamins. Reach out to your dietitian with any questions about sodium or carbohydrate serving sizes. We can also talk about carbohydrates and their importance to help ensure a balanced meal. Some weeks you will receive a cereal for a breakfast item. Here we're combining it with milk and canned fruit for a more balanced meal. Pictured here are canned pears. You can enjoy the cereal with either fresh or canned fruit. For an added crunch and some extra protein, you can add nuts or trail mix to your cereal. One of our new items is the tofu egg scramble, a protein-packed breakfast option. We suggest pairing it with some sliced cheese and tortillas for a basic breakfast wrap or burrito. You can also eat it as is with some fruit. Soy is a source of protein that is tender and flavorful when cooked properly. The texture of tofu is a little denser than scrambled eggs, but that depends on how, quote, firm or how much water it contains when it is packaged. Talk with your dietitian to get more information on plant-based proteins. We include oatmeal as a classic option for breakfast. Oatmeal is a good source of fiber and carbohydrates. The recommended serving size is 2 packages. One of our favorite oatmeal combinations is apple and peanut butter. Adding peanut butter and fruit provides additional healthy fats, protein, fiber, and vitamins. The addition of fat, protein, and fiber will also help maintain steady blood sugar levels and avoid spikes. Protein also helps keep you fuller and more satisfied between meals and snacks. Not in the mood for peanut butter? No problem. Here, oatmeal is paired with diced peaches and egg bites. You can also add nuts, milk, or milk powder to increase the protein. What's for lunch? Here we look at a few options. But before we get into it, if you've been on service for a while, you may have noticed that our salad containers have changed in size. One container is now 1 serving. We recommend thawing the entire container of salad in the refrigerator a couple of days before eating. Don't forget to shake the container a bit before you enjoy it, just to help distribute the dressing throughout the salad. One of our lunch suggestions is a container of soup combined with cheese and fresh fruit. This combination is a great example of how to include multiple food groups in one meal. The soups provide protein and vegetables, cheese helps you get calcium, protein, and healthy fats, and fruit is a good source of vitamins and fiber. This combination of one of our salads, cheese and fruit, is another great example of a balanced meal. Or you can prepare your salads as a wrap. Take this chicken apple salad in a tortilla, for example. It blends protein, sweet apples, and nutrient-rich tortilla for a balanced meal. If you're a vegetarian, the tofu apple salad can be used in the same way. Hummus and crackers are also a great side dish to a soup or a salad. The hummus is a popular dip, and we love it at Food and Friends because it is a good source of healthy fats and protein. It is a nice blend of zesty, savory flavors to complement many foods. Adding hummus as a side to our soups or salad helps make them a more balanced, filling meal. Now, let's talk about the best ways to heat up our prepared meals. Transferring the food from the black trays can make them more appealing, especially when you don't have much of an appetite. There are several ways to heat up the meals. You can heat up the whole tray in the microwave, venting each side and stirring halfway through. However, sometimes the vegetables and protein do not heat evenly. We recommend separating the two, as we have pictured, and heating them each on their own. You can also take the food out of the tray and heat it either on the stovetop in a pan or in a sheet tray in the oven. It is important to remember that the black trays cannot go in the oven because they will melt. Here are the reheating instructions that you can find on our website. Food can be reheated from frozen, but if you're able to thaw items beforehand in the fridge, they'll take less time to reheat, retain more moisture, and have a nicer texture. We send a variety of snacks with your meal plan. One of our new items is a package of tortillas, which can be used for breakfast, lunch, or snack. Here we've paired the tortilla with some hummus and cheese for a quick, satisfying snack. We suggest pairing whole fruit with a protein source like trail mix or cheese sticks for a balanced snack. Here are a few suggestions: pears and trail mix, oranges and mozzarella cheese, or, for a little fun, a tablespoon of peanut butter on a tortilla and a piece of fruit can go a long way. If you're on a soft diet, you can replace any of these fruits with applesauce or canned fruits, and it'll still be balanced. Switching out the nuts for nut butter is also an option. Other combinations for snack may include using baby carrots, saltines, or animal crackers. Here are a few examples of how to pair them with other items for a balanced snack. Carrots can be combined with cheese or leftover breakfast egg bites for a fiber and protein-packed snack. You can also dip the carrots in hummus. Saltines are a salty, savory cracker, great for peanut butter, sliced cheese, or hummus. Animal crackers are slightly sweet and make great snacks with creamy peanut butter or salty cheese as well. But what do you pair with popcorn, though? Why pears? These are a great combination. Other fresh and canned fruit like apples, peaches, or applesauce are also nice combos with crispy popcorn. You may have noticed by now that we recommend combining two different food groups to create a balanced snack. Another example of these balanced snacks could be a tablespoon of peanut butter and an apple. There are also a few tricks and tips up our sleeve for your meal kits. Speaking of peanut butter, we have a new brand coming in your deliveries. This type of peanut butter, pictured here, is known to naturally separate its oils. Don't worry, it hasn't spoiled. It may be hard to stir, though. You can flip it upside down and store it in the refrigerator to keep it from separating as quickly. This will make sure the peanut butter is smooth and spreadable when you want to use it. Adding additional seasoning and spices can help flavor and personalize the food we send. For example, you can add garlic powder or paprika to the hummus or sprinkle cinnamon on apple slices. If you're interested in getting a spice pack or need ideas for seasoning your food, reach out to your dietitian. If you receive a fruit bag, please be sure to remove the fruit from the bag before storing. Alternatively, if you want to speed up ripening, especially for the items like pears, leaving them in a brown bag at room temperature can help them ripen faster. Another tip for fruit is to try cutting it up to make it more appetizing and easier to pair with other items, or to combine them to create a fruit salad. If you find you're not reaching for the fruit very often, try washing and cutting it up ahead of time and storing it somewhere visible in the fridge. You will be more likely to eat it in the moment if it's already ready to eat. If you're worried about browning, you can sprinkle some lemon juice on sliced apples and pears to prevent it. And this concludes our webinar. If you have any questions about your specific meal plan or want more ideas for ways to prepare your food, reach out to your Food and Friends dietitian or email us at nutrition@foodandfriends.org.